Today is Saturday, the 7th of February 2015, and as you can tell, I've got a bit of a sore throat, and it's going away. Yesterday I lost my voice, sacrificing myself for the cause to put myself on YouTube, and as I've been pondering on my channel and what I hope to accomplish, I figured I would make a video about that. The first thing I wanted to say is that superficiality in our culture has become excessive, and I think that having a high standard of excellence and taking the knowledge that we have to make ourselves as beautiful as we can, as long as we can, is absolutely essential. And unfortunately, people judge you based on those factors. I've been right now. So I wanted to share a few beauty tips with you as far as being a guy and kind of things that I've invented, things I've heard of, because I understand that a lot of people have body image issues and they have other things that they feel would help them gain more confidence if they could change certain things about themselves. The first thing I'd like to say is that I use primarily two products now and a third on my face, and then of course a cleanser. I believe in Cetaphil cleanser 1 to 2 times a day, and as far as what sort of product you should use on your face, I mean, I've done facial exercises for a number of years, but I also use something called trans-retinoic acid, and this is sort of what I look like when I'm in the second phase of that process. So the trans-retinoic acid pulls new collagen to the surface of the skin. Now, I don't believe this knowledge should be kept for only those in basically just the rich kids or the LGBT people who don't know. And of course, you can get things like Retin-A if you have an excessive amount of money, $450 to spend on an external exfoliant. You can get it here in the United States. There's also a few companies from India. Terra Skincare is where I got mine. It was only about just under $30, so pretty reasonable. You can buy it for a discounted price if you buy several tubes. I would suggest, though, because of the poor packaging on the product, or at least the particular one I had may have had a bit of a manufacturer's defect on the outside of the package, to pierce the front of where the liquid would normally come out with some sort of sharp object. I just used a pair of tweezers, and in that way you won't you're less likely to get punctures on the side. So yeah, you will sacrifice maybe the packaging, but the product will still be the same and still have the same efficacy. And what it does is, after it's pulling new collagen to the surface of the skin, it sheds off old layers of skin. Now, this is the only known treatment, the only thing approved by the FDA for skin care, dealing with both cystic acne, and of course, it also removes wrinkles and prevents wrinkles. So you probably want to start it sometime in your 20s, is my opinion, if you don't want to look unnaturally young at an older age. Because if you start it too young, like when you're a teenager, you will have a teenage face, but the rest of your body will start to show signs, and it won't be a very smooth integration. However, feel free to start it when you're 18 if you get that opportunity, and if you are younger and watching this channel, I suggest that. Now, this looks a little bit funny, what's on my face right now, but I want to get us past this idea of superficiality, like we can only post things on YouTube if we're perfect. Because the whole thing about YouTube, in my mind, is what the person is demonstrating from their heart, versus just how much time they put into making themselves look awesome. So seeing some of my videos, I've put myself together, and other ones I haven't. But this is a part of the process that a lot of people don't know about. A lot of people who use Retin-A don't know about it. So after you've been doing it several days, you'll notice that your face will feel really tight, and it just needs moisture. So what I do is I find a live aloe vera plant, and this is probably my favorite skincare product. It's a herbal remedy, and what you do, it works great on burns. It works great on anything really that's been like bothering you. And what I do is I leave this on. I take slices of the aloe vera plant, smear it all over my face, and then I pull all the hair back from the forehead and all these areas so I can really work this face area. Now in the shower prior to this, I brush my hair out both ways in the water to get any excess product out. Then I've combed it all back, and then I've used a cleanser for about 30 to 60 seconds. If you got a lot of loose skin, I do 60 seconds, 2 squeezes of Cetaphil cleanser, and then of course I shave. And after I'm done shaving in the shower, because I've got a little mirror in there, I use Nivina, the sensitive shave gel. And right now I'm using a Gillette 3-blade razor that vibrates. And of course, going into shaving, you know, all the rules on shaving, there's plenty of videos. I don't think there's many videos on using aloe vera on your face, though, that I've seen. So that helps you be able to use Retin-A more often, because as your skin gets parched, you put this on for 3 to 6 hours. You can sleep overnight in it, but your skin, because it's basically trapping stuff there, if there's any dead skin cells, sometimes it could cause the opposite effect that you want. So you just wait, and after you've had it on long enough, or your skin's itching, or if you put it on your eyes, you pretty much either have to sleep with one of these moist things on your eyes. And then after you've smeared it all over your face, and prior to this you've gotten rid of blemishes, you've hydrogen peroxide them or alcohol, you use a little bit of tea tree oil on it, you let that sit a little while, and then you come in with this and you put it everywhere except those certain spots that need more attention. Those spots, you cut off a piece of the leaf of the aloe vera plant, like you can see, and you just throw it on there. And as you throw it on there, this will be miraculous. You'll see healing benefits like right away. So that's my suggestion for skincare, preventing premature aging, and and having overnight results for the next day.